Super Earth, our home. Prosperity. Liberty.
Hi there.
Democracy. Our way of life.
Oh, hello.
But freedom doesn't come free.
No! Sweet liberty! No! Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free. Join.
Alright, let's do this. Alright. I wanted to make... Oh, you know what? We turn on the other settings. Hold on. Yeah, it's not fine. I wanted to make a video based off of the recent failure of the last preview. I want to make this video about the most recent major order we failed. I'm very frustrated by the fact that we failed it. Because it's something that we should have been able to at least complete the Terminid eradication part of it. But for somehow we didn't, which is very disappointing for me. And just something I'm wondering is what exactly could be the reason behind it. I just want to give my 2 cents on it. Obviously, I probably don't know you better than anyone else. They're just my opinions. I could be wrong. And you obviously anyone can play however they want. Well, okay, we're just gonna go over what I notice I have when I play this game. Yeah, we're good. Why did I join this game? Why do I play it? When I first joined this game, it was because I was hearing all the hype around Malevelon Creek and how everyone was struggling to hold it. Everyone came together to fight for it. I personally wasn't there for myself for it, but I got so inspired by all the things I was hearing, including some people that I listened to on podcasts were talking about it. So I was like, oh, you know what? This is something I want to be a part of too, because it seems really cool. And that's the main reason why I joined this game. Now, despite the fact that I've 100% this game ready, I basically have all the stratagems, all the upgrades, all the war bonds. Why do I keep playing this game? Because this game gives me something that I can't get from anywhere else, which is a sense of comradeship. When I'm playing with other people, this fighting as a squad, it's super fun and satisfying. As well as, like, you just get to help play other players, and it just feels overall very satisfying. The sense of accomplishment where you're working towards a major order, it really helps me feel. It really helps you feel like you're doing something, like you're really striving towards a greater goal, rather than just doing the same repetitive thing over and over. It just gives me something I feel like a lot of people in real life struggle with is finding a sense of purpose, self-worth, and how they don't know if what they're doing is the right thing in life. How they might be struggling to do something because they might be struggling with whether or not what they're doing is right. This game helps me get that feeling. Because I can't help but get really passionate about this game. Despite the fact it's just a video game. At the end of the day, no one's getting hurt. It doesn't matter what happens. At the end of the day, real life comes first. But it's like, I have been part of several major events. I have been part of the initial bot wipe, where we wiped them out off the map entirely until they came back from Cyberstan. I was part of the Meridian Black Hole's creation, installing the pesticide, destroying the pesticide, drilling into the planet. I was part of those events. It was super cool to do so. I'm now part of these events where I'm helping to stop the black hole that I helped contribute to making. And while there was a period where I didn't help out with other things, like I didn't help with the Mercury space station construction. I still love this game, even though I stopped playing it for a time. And what really frustrates me right now is about why we failed the recent major order. I feel like part of it is because you all... Okay, one thing we definitely know is that you definitely have all seen, which is you see those high-rank players on random planets. It just really frustrates me when... Oh gosh, hold on. Like, you see those... Oh my gosh, wow. Alright, it's fine. Everything's fine. Like, you see the high-rank players, like, rank 100 or 90 or whatever in that range, just doing level 1 missions on the easiest, like, Terminids, bots, whatever. All they're doing is farming super credits. They're not doing anything to contribute to this major order. They're not getting samples. They're not completing objectives or liberating defense, killing stuff. Because literally, I've been one of those players one time when I was new to the game. And you know what they did once they looted the entire map and there was nothing to get? They just left. They just left the operation because that's what you're supposed to do as part of an exploit to farm super credits. And it pisses me off when people do that. Because it's like, you weren't helping at all. You could be playing at the higher difficulties to help contribute to the major order. But instead, you're farming super credits like a little bitch on the lowest difficulty. And here's the thing, there's nothing wrong with farming for super credits, but I think you should keep in mind the major orders that you should also be contributing to when you're doing so. That's one thing I farm for super credits myself, and I'll usually do it at the lower difficulties as well. Usually though, when there's no major order to do, like that's the only time I'll usually do it. It's like, oh, there's nothing to do. Or if I'm really desperate to get the War Bond or super credits, I'll just buy the damn thing. Yes, I'm aware you can you're able to get these things for free because they don't cost money. This is a premium currency you can farm, which is cool because not a lot of games do that. But in the end of the day, they're not that expensive. I usually just buy one if I'm really desperate to play with the newest War Bond, regardless if it's good or bad. It's just something I wish that the higher rank players would keep in mind. It's like, you could be doing something way greater in contributing towards the major order and helping all other players do stuff as well. And something, as well as like, there's uncoordinated efforts where literally there was a day left. They only got 2 out of 8 planets defended. Yet for some reason, half the server, out of 50,000 people, 25,000 were still fighting against the bots. When at that point, we were 50% of the way towards getting all the bugs that we needed. I feel like it would have been better if they had just gone out of their way to... They should have just abandoned the cause for the bots, which I get it. It was fun to fight the new stuff that they added, but... I also think it would have been better if... Okay, this is hard to... It's hard to focus while I'm doing this. Alright. Because here's the thing. Yes, I knew they had new bots to fight, which is super fun and super cool, but something that you should keep in mind is that... I have... Oh my god, this is so hard to talk and play at the same time, but I figured, oh, I might as well. clear out these freaking bugs. Alright. Because, okay, let me just look at my notes real quick. I'm sorry. It's like uncoordinated efforts is basically like, why did we lose the last major? We killed over 1 billion bugs the previous major order, and while we did fail on the bot front, why did we fall short on the same objective, but when it was even easier to do? Like, why did we fall short on it? We could have very easily done it. There's no reason to fail it. But we did, because we tried to divide and conquer, which we've only been able to do this once, and it was purely due to a fluke where we got the gas mines unlocked early, and we helped the hospital of like feeble adults or whatever. And something that I think that did was it gave people a false sense of empowerment, because what we should have done is consolidate and concentrate. We should have just solely focused on the bugs, because here's the thing about the black hole that I think some people are forgetting, is that planets can be reclaimed. The bots take them, if the Terminates take them, they can be reclaimed. What we can't do is we cannot rebuild planets that have been lost to a black hole. Lovely. We cannot reclaim lost planets that have been destroyed. So I think the Meridian Black Hole should be the top priority for us. Like, there's no reason for us to be doing anything else right now. Hold on, I'm just trying to focus here. But yeah, it's like, we should be focusing all our efforts on destroying the Meridian Black Hole or taking care of it. Because there's literally no reason. Because if we lose all those planets and then Super Earth, it doesn't matter how much territory we have versus the bots and the bugs. It means nothing. Because I've never played the first game, but I have a friend who has, and he has affirmed that the Illuminites were the biggest threats to Super Earth and Helldivers in the previous game. They were the most difficult to fight, as well as the fact that we never even fought their main force. We just fought what was considered a vanguard. And something that we should keep in mind is that we're not facing their main army right now. They're doing hit and run taxes against us to kill us passively with a black hole that they didn't even make themselves. Which is really frustrating, because Super Earth is going to die a slow, painful death from a black hole, rather than from a epic, drawn-out clash of, oh, the Terminates have reached Super Earth, the automatons reached Super Earth. No, we're not even going to get to do that. There's going to be no large-scale consolidation of all our forces on one planet. That's not going to happen. It's very frustrating, because that's something that, well, I don't want to happen. That's how I would prefer to go out if we were to lose Super Earth, is to just lose it to a full-on scale war, not just some stupid black hole that isn't even something that they created. They're just putting dark matter into it that we have foolishly gathered for them, but that's beside the point. No, so they just, I'm getting off track and I'm just rambling, and I'm probably super uncohesive and not that altogether, but I've had these bullet points, but I'm kind of just ignoring them and talking about what's on my mind, and because I'm not very good at reading scripts, and it's just like, I'm kind of just doing whatever I can right now to keep talking. And okay, right now, like, something I think that they could do to help incentivize the higher ranks to maybe play towards the major orders is that they could give super credits for major orders rather than just medals. I feel like that'd be a better incentive that might draw more people to actually play the game rather than just farming at the lowest possible difficulty, getting those stupid super credits and not contributing to the major orders. Because that's something I see happen all the time, almost everywhere. It's just a bunch of high ranks playing low difficulty, just farming super credits. It's just very frustrating. Because they could be helping other players. They could be contributing towards They could be contributing towards a greater goal, but they're not. They're just choosing to farm super credits and waste people's time. Because, like, I don't even know why they put out SOS beacons. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. They just want to have other people help them farm the super credits faster. Not actually... They don't actually need help with the mission. Because why would a level 150 need help on a difficulty 1 mission? That sounds insane. Does that not sound insane? Like, why would that ever be a thing that you would see? But it's obviously... Because here's the thing, there's no rush to get the war bonds. They don't expire. They're not ever going to go out of season. They'll always be around. There's no hurry to get them. You could get them at your own pace when people just use, oh, we're going to spend most of our time during major orders farming super credits. And I know I keep going back to it, but that's what I keep seeing in it, and it frustrates me. Let's see. Yeah, what can we do better? I already talked about consolidating and withstanding. But yeah, but here's the thing. Despite what I'm saying, be informative. Because this doesn't just apply to the high ranks. This applies to lower ranks. Something I like to do, because here's the thing. I like to play the lower difficulty as well, instead of the highest difficulty possible. Because it's more fun. But what I do is I'll join low ranks so that way I can help them out. Like, I like helping new players learn how to play the game. It's fun for me. Like, I feel like I'm a senior advising new greenhorns on how to be better and how to be more effective. That's something you can do. You can educate players and inform them. Obviously, I'm not asking you to harass and attack. That's not what I want. That's not something you should ever be doing. That's never okay. But just something to keep in mind, maybe, is just be mindful of how you're interacting with other players. This is like, if you see a bunch of low ranks and they don't seem to know what they're doing, just let them know, hey, you can be doing this and this instead, or you could be playing, if you did this and that. Like, something I've seen low players do all the time is when they catch on fire, they don't know what to do. They usually just try and run away and heal through the way with a stem. What they could be doing is diving, which puts it out instantly. I always let new players know, hey, if you catch on fire, dive to put it out instantly. It's way faster and easier. And what usually happens is they actually respond to that. They actually start doing that. It's really cool to see other players pick up the advice you're giving them and telling them how to play the game. It's like, there's nothing wrong with educating people and advising them on what they could be doing. Regardless, okay, next, best thing to do for major orders is either for when you're either defending or liberating, is, I don't know if this is true, this is just me speculating, but something you can do is play at the higher difficulties, complete operations, because that contributes more to the overall percentage that that contributes more overall for the objective percentage. Like, you get more percentage towards the overall goal by doing that, I think. Again, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just guessing. That's what I think. That's what makes most sense to me. And then, like, for elimination missions, something you can do is spend as long as possible in every mission, rather than just doing what I'm doing. Well, not doing what I do, but play at the higher difficulties and stay in for the missions as long as possible. Don't go to the extracted widow. Wait until the timer forces an extract. Because the more time you spend fighting bugs at the higher difficulty, the more bugs you can kill. And vice versa for all the other factions, such as bots and Illuminates. Again, I could be wrong about this. I don't know. I'm just giving my opinion on what I think would work, as well as the fact that it makes most sense to me. Let's see. Yeah. I'm getting towards the end of this, right. So here's the overall thing to be remembered. Planets can be reclaimed. Is it unfortunate that super citizens lose their lives in their homes due to invasions? Yes, it very much is. But homes can be rebuilt, people can rebuild, and planets can be reclaimed. But planets cannot be lost. We've already lost 2 planets to the black hole. We're going to lose a 3rd one soon at this rate. And if people don't get their act together, we might just lose all of them along with Super Earths, and it doesn't matter what we do. because at the end of the day, wait, I already went over those notes. All right, so what else did I have to say? Yeah, we just get the extract. But yeah, we can reclaim those planets even if we lose them. Is it a shame that we're losing in the first place because automatons are launching a counteroffensive as we're supposed to be doing some of this? Yes, it is. But if we lose all the planets to the black hole, we're not getting those back. We can't reclaim those. Those can't be rebuilt. So we should focus our efforts on actually on destroying this black hole, and then worrying about the other factions, such as the bots or the Terminids. We will deal with them in due time.
Proceed to extraction when ready.
Hold on. Got a starter nest. Probably over this way. But it's just like something to keep in mind is that, I don't know, just be mindful of what you're doing with your time. It might just I think it's important to work towards the major orders. But yeah, that's all I really have to say, other than a disclaimer that I'm gonna make right now, which is, at the end of the day, you can play however you want, you can play in whatever way you want, whenever you want. There's nothing telling you how you can and cannot play this game. It's just a video game. At the end of the day, no one's getting hurt. It doesn't. Real life matters first. It's not a real world problem. But something that you should all keep in mind is, you are being given the opportunity to be part of something greater by playing this game. How often do you get to play a multiplayer game where you get to actively shape and model the story in ways that can greatly impact how the narrative is told? I don't know any other game that plays like Helldivers, and it's amazing. I think it's something that other people might take for granted sometimes. And it's just I would be really sad if I never got to play Helldivers again, if we lost the major order, because if that was it, that was it. There wouldn't be do-overs. We wouldn't get to do anything again. Obviously, they might just do a reset, which is what they did for the previous games when you lost the timeline. But that's besides the point. I just think it'd be really. It's just you are getting to be part of something greater right now, and to throw it to just like, I think it just. Oh gosh. Like, just keep. I don't know. Just remember, it's no other. I lost my point. I'm struggling so much right now. This is why I'm not good at reading scripts, because I just sound monotone. I sound like a freaking bot trying to read them. I'm just dead inside. I don't sound like anything. It's just not very engaging. And right now, it's like I'm struggling to keep my points together. You know, I have bullet points because I'm trying to play the game right now, and I'm getting distracted. But it's like, overall, I just think it would be a good if, like, I'm glad that I get to be part of this game's story and getting to help shape the narrative, which is something that you don't get to do a lot of other games. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I can't really think of anything else to say right now. come on. Oh, God. Gotta deal with these fucking flyers. Oh my God. Bastard. Oh, they bounced.
Firing gas strike.
Oh, I can't even call down the extract. Yeah, I chose to play this by myself because I didn't want to bother anyone else with my underperformance while I'm trying to commentate and whatnot, and just give my 2 cents on the game and what's happening. Ugh. Fuck you! Ugh.
Deploying sentry. Liberty
Oh
returned.
my God.
Locked and loaded. Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Come on. Right.
T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Oh my God. Oh, come get up.
T-minus 1 minute.
Christ. Oh, wait, where's the supplies? That way.
ETA T-minus 30 seconds. Sending down equipment package. Sending down sentry.
Not mean to do that, but whatever, it's fine. I guess we'll make do without it. Oh my God, get me the fuck out of here.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone. Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Oh, I see a bug nest over there, fine.
Firing gas strike. Liberty returned. Locked and loaded.
Oh, we can do this. Oh God. Strikes over that way, right? Yep, I see it. Oh, go! Sprint! Oh, come on! Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Alright, yeah, that's all I have to say. I don't really know what else to say. I just want to give my 2 cents. Obviously, I don't think anyone's going to see this or hear this. I don't really care. I just wanted to do this and make this. I just felt like it. At the end of the day, be kind to each other. This is just a game, but I honestly think people should be more mindful of what the major orders are, and just all together, just, I don't know, high rank should stop playing at the low difficulty missions, farming super credits, and actually contribute to the major orders, because that's what really pisses me off the most. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Hope you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.